Okay, folks, so here we are at the western trailhead of La Cloche Silhouette Trail, where we will spend the next 7 days asking the question, où est le sentier? As we get lost and meander our way around. But in all seriousness, we're looking forward to 7 days of fun. I've done the trail before for Chris and Chris. We're gonna have to give them trail names so it doesn't sound like the Newhart show. We'll, you know, kind of figure all that stuff out. But today it's just after 3 p.m. on Saturday, August 15th, and we're off to Cave Lake for our first night camp. So guys, what are you looking forward to?
The cigars.
Cigars.
Cigars and booze.
And sweat.
As you can see, we're very dedicated outdoorsmen who have our priorities totally straight. If we have too much weight, it's precisely because we have too much to drink and too much to smoke. But for us, it's all about enjoying the camping experience. We know there's going to be some grueling sections ahead, but we are really looking forward to it and really enjoying everything that this trail has to offer. So we'll check in at different points, try to give you some views of our campsite, some views of the trail, and our own you know, unsolicited comments in terms of our highlights and lowlights of each day. So stay tuned as we tackle the trail. So we've been hiking for the better part of 40 minutes, mostly in the tree canopy. A lot of minor ups and downs. So we just decided it's pretty warm out today. It's probably about 82 Fahrenheit. So I don't know what that is in Celsius. I'm an old Fahrenheit guy. Probably about 28. 28? There we go, 28. So we're just going up an ascent now. There's Chris. We thought we'd stop for a little water break. We should be nearing the first campsite at Lumsden Lake. So I just wanted to give you an idea what the first section of the trail looks like here and what they refer to as the Bay Fin section. So stay tuned, more to come. So we've just come to H3 at Acid Lake. Acid Lake is actually here, and to the right of the video screen it would continue on where H4 is located. So we walked up the trail where you can see Chris coming down just to fill up with water, because there's not much water source between here and H5, which is where we're camping for the night. So trail's been ups and downs, but you know, for the most part okay. Everybody's managing pretty well. We're just gonna have a gulp of water here, and then off we go. Should be a little over an hour to our campsite. So here we are at our Cave Lake campsite. Got here about, a little after 6. Took our time. You know, it was a long day. We got on the road this morning at 5 a.m. So we're just relaxing, having dinner. I have the Mountain House Pasta Primavera. Chris is about to enjoy. What do you got there, Chris?
Mexican cowboy beans and brown rice.
So we'll have to see how that is. And I don't know what Mr. Zahorak over there is.
Well, my old man eyes cannot see that far,
No.
sir. So.
What's your dinner tonight, Chris?
What's your dinner, Chris? What are you eating for dinner?
The jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken.
Oh.
So we'll see. There's our view of Cave Lake. There is a small little cave right through the trees there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but we've got pictures of that. But looks like it's going to be a nice night. There's some cloud cover off on the horizon, but hopefully it's not too much rain. It's not really much of a campsite. I'd give it about a C. Yeah. But I don't know, what was the favorite part of the day?
Dinner's good. It was a long day. What was your favorite part of the day?
Probably like getting to the campsite. So I think that's probably the favorite part of the day. So
yeah, there was a lot of elevation change on this section of the trail, even though you're not up on the ridges yet. You start off at George Lake at 185 meters, and I think the highest we got today was 321, and now we're back down to 182. So a lot of ups and downs, but you know, for the first day, not too bad, not too long. So we're just going to enjoy dinner, maybe have a cup of coffee, hopefully see a few stars. We'll hope the cloud cover breaks or at least holds off in the distance. We'll see. But probably be most likely an early night. So we'll touch base in the morning and see what tomorrow is going to bring us. There is a 70% chance of thunder showers predicted. So we'll have to see what old Mother Nature has in store. Well, it's Sunday morning and it is pouring rain. There were 70% chance of showers today and they were basically 100% correct. So it's only 8 o'clock. We've had breakfast, we've had a cup of coffee. Now we're just kind of all hunkered down under our respective flies, just waiting for this shower to pass. And hopefully there'll be enough break in the action to pack up when it's not raining and hit the trail. We've only got a little under 11K to do today to 8:16, so it won't be a very long day. Obviously just have to be careful because the quartzite rock, when it gets wet, is very, very slippery and treacherous, so you just got to be careful with that. But you know, part of the adventure of being in the back country is dealing with whatever Mother Nature throws at you. We talked about that last night, and she's decided this morning to throw the kitchen sink at us. So we'll just wait till this rain stops. Hopefully, you know, it'll clear up and we'll have a good day. But if we end up having to march in the rain, then we're going to end up having to march in the rain. Just one of those things you can't control. But so far, so good. And we'll just wait it out and see what the rest of the day brings. Well, it's 12:53. It finally stopped raining. By the time we packed up and got away from camp, it was about 11:15. We stopped for lunch at the base of the pig, and I've just ascended to the top. So now, I'm just going to walk this way. I'll show you a little bit of what the trail looks like. I'm on the flat section. And there's the pig there. So the next video we'll watch the guys lumber up. I told them I'd just scoot ahead and get to the top because it's easier for me, rather than set a slow pace, just to march ahead and get ahead of the game. But they'll be up shortly, so we'll show you them when they ascend to the top, and that'll be a welcome moment for them when they see me and know that they're close. And there you see off in the distance Chris Z ascending to the top of the pig. His lifelong dream of making it to the top, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll have a few choice names for me once he gets here. But he's almost there. Chris G, yet to be seen. But I'm sure he's not that far behind, because Chris Z looked back over his shoulder to make sure he was in sight. And here he is, the warhorse, getting to the top. And I can see Chris G off in the distance, ascending the final climb. Now he knows why they call it the pig.
That was certainly a climb.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Take the pack off and sit a spell.
Absolutely.
Mr. Gibb is pulled over, taking a pit stop. Probably a 4-tire change. Fueling up. Here he comes. We need like Rocky theme music. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. If he starts talking like Rocky when he gets up here, you know he's had too much. But there you see, using the tree as a rest stop. You're almost there. It is a tough slog because it just goes up and up and up. But as they will soon discover, this was just a minor hill on the Cloche Silhouette Trail. The next big test will be in 2 days when we go down and then back up through Moose Pass. Then they'll have really earned their Killarney badge. He's in the home stretch. Nope. Another pit stop. The tire tread is low. He needed a quick change and a realignment. But he'll be here shortly and we'll get their thoughts. So we've made it to the point where you cross this bridge over Kirk Creek. And we've got about 3.5K to go to the campsite. And we're just having an adventure because everything is slippery as all get out today. And we got here to get some water. And Mr. Gibb, do you want to tell us what happened?
I was subject of an involuntary swim, but I did get the water, and it now has 1.5 inches of goo in it because I touched bottom and stirred everything up. So it was a nice little refreshing break, and I'm sure my wet feet will enjoy the next 3.5K. And my co-campers will enjoy reminding of me of this for the next 60K.
But the good thing about it is, believe it or not, the lighter that was in his pocket still works. So, as you can see, we're heading up this kind of rock shelf, and the skies are still pretty cloudy, so we're hoping to push it as quick as we can and get set up before Mother Nature decides to dump on us again. But just wanted to share with you all of our adventures of today. Well, welcome to campsite H16. Sunday evening, we had a long day, but we made it here just after 5. Dinner's been served. The boys have just had a little swim. So let's give you a little tour of the campsite. First of all, got to look at the gorgeous view. This is part of Three Narrows Lake. No canoeing campsites on this portion of it. It's just kind of hikers only. But as you can see, the weather's cleared. It looks like we're in for a nice night. And then we've got our fire pit over here with the garbage ready to get burned up. Little cooking area there. There's Chris, just fresh from his swim. And we walk back into this area here. Mr. Z has his hammock set up there. And then we walk back. Looks like there's still enough light. I have my hammock set up there. Chris is over there. This is the way to the Thunderbox, and you can see the yellow food bags hung and out of the way for the evening. So life is good. We're about to sit down, enjoy a hot beverage, and then perhaps a little toot of whiskey and a cigar. And then it'll be time for Camp Chair Confessional, the Sunday evening version, which I'm sure will bear much fruit. So stay tuned, coming up shortly.